Alright, welcome to a Polly Polly Poo Poo toy review, sponsored today by Cat Fruit Punch. Kill value. Today I'm going to have a look at my newly acquired from eBay Swamp Thing, or as my son calls him, Frog Bob. Right, the story behind me getting this Swamp Thing is there was a sci-fi kind of fair thing, local thing going on around in the town, and I thought I'll get along, see what they've got to offer. Um, and somebody was selling a Swamp Thing figure. Now, to be fair, it was the multi-posable one, and I was like, "Oh, how much do you want for that then?" And he's like, "Oh, a fiver," and I was like, "Eh, you want a fiver for it?" It's like, and he's going like, "Oh yeah, picking it up, and oh, these were really rare. Not many of these got made and all that." And I was thinking, well, I know what the crack is with Swamp Thing, mate. Like, well, I'm not paying a fiver for it. Like, you know what I mean? It was like just loose. So anyway, because of that, I thought, well, tell you what, I'm gonna go on eBay and see how much they are on eBay because I'm pretty sure they'll not be that much. And I found this one for 99 pence. So I thought, right, well, I'm having them just to prove a point that you get to these conventions and even with postage and packaging, you can get stuff cheaper online than what you can at these conventions where they just charge an absolute ridiculous amount. It's like, hello, have you ever heard of the internet? Anyway, so there you go, and that's why I picked him up. He's my first Swamp Thing figure I've got. I have been looking at them for a while to get a few. I was hoping at some point to buy like a bulk lot and just get the majority of them in one go for a pretty good price if I saw them, and that hasn't happened as of yet. So hence why I've just basically picked this one up when I did. Basic articulation: his arms move, his legs move. And that's it. And he does have an action feature, and it's one of the action features that I really, really, really like, but you really very often don't normally rarely see. And it's where you can get his hand and pull it out, and it's on like a piece of string or a vine. Is probably the case of this, and then obviously you can like grab people or punch people from a distance or swing from it, and all sorts of whatever imaginary things you can think of. And then all you do is you squeeze his legs together, and that zips back as if it never come off in the first place. Now, I think the only other two figures I've got that have this action feature is Kane from X-Force of the sub X-Men 90s Toy Biz line, and a what's his face, Doctor, not Doctor Evil, Doctor Doom from the Fantastic Four Toy Biz. Now the Kane's pretty cool because it's like it's right on the wrist, so when you kind of pull it out a little bit, it looks like his hand's kind of been slightly severed, and you can kind of run around going like, oh, yeah. But both him and Doctor Doom's flavor stuff, anyway, only come out about maybe that far. So when I pulled this one and they came out this far, I was like, flippin' heck, look at that. That's huge. So there you go. That is Swamp Thing. I think these were from around about, if I can read his bum. The lighting's not great and my eyes aren't great either, but it's around about 94, 95, and they were made by Kenner. They are pretty cool. 96, 90, somewhere early 90s. I do intend to pick up a few more now that I've actually got one and seen what they're like. He will fit in good with any other kind of 5-inch scale figure from this time period as well. So, if you want to kind of mix and match your collections and put different characters together, then this guy will fit in really nice. So there you go. That's Frog Bob, and I'll catch you later on for some more toy hauls, more blind bags, and more figure reviews.